welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know, and for today's video we're going to be testing out the new IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation Plus Skincare. So I'm super excited to go ahead and test this bad boy out. I did just get it in the mail on Friday. It is now Sunday. I could not wait. So I have mine in the shade medium neutral. I hope that this is going to be a pretty good match. So if you guys are interested in this video, then definitely don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to subscribe before you go if you do like what you see. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, guys. So let's prep the skin and then start talking about this foundation. I'm so excited to try this out. I really like IT Cosmetics foundations, CC creams. I've always been a huge fan. So this is the packaging once again. This is what the bottle looks like. It looks really, really nice. Very luxe. So this is the Your Skin But Better foundation, and it has skincare in it. That's why I was super excited to go ahead and test this out, because of the skincare benefits. So this retails for $39.50. This has 40 shades, which is like amazing. One thing that I do have to admit is that IT Cosmetics in the past with their CC creams didn't always have the widest range. So I'm actually really excited to see that this has 40 different shades. This is a medium coverage. It is a natural finish and is lightweight, buildable, it's hydrating, and it gives you a natural radiant finish that will give you better looking skin instantly and over time. That just sounds wonderful. So this is good for a normal, dry, combination oily skin. It has hyaluronic acid and aloe vera in it to instantly hydrate and to smooth your skin. It has Heps acid in it, which exfoliates for a brighter looking complexion, and it also has a vitamin E and B5, which moisturizes and fight radicals to support the skin's barrier. So it's free from sulfates, SLS, SLES, parabens, mineral oils, just a bunch of stuff. I'll insert like a picture of it over here, but it's supposed to instantly provide better looking bare skin in as little as 2 weeks. The foundation has a hydrating benefit of a tinted moisturizer with a buildable medium coverage and is available in a wide array of true to skin shades. So in a 2-week study with 10 participants, 70% said that they had smoother looking skin. So sounds really, really nice. Let's go ahead and prep the skin first off. We're gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Cucumber Photo Focus. I always have to use a spray whenever I do makeup. Next, we're going to go ahead and prime up the skin with the Smashbox Oil and Shine Control Primer. I love this. If you're oily, you need to get this. This is like my 3rd tube of it. It is so good. And the reason why I always do use a primer and setting spray, powder, and everything in my videos when I am doing a wear test is because every single day when I do wear foundation, I do wear primers and setting sprays. That's just how I am, because I am so oily. I need to. If not, any foundation I use is not going to work. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on. So I'm going to do half of my face with a sponge, half of my face with a brush, you know, just so we could see what looks better. Again, I have mine in the shade medium neutral 31. So it is glass packaging. I really do appreciate that. It looks really, really nice. And then this is what the little nozzle looks like. Let's go ahead and do the sponge side first. So I'm gonna put some on my sponge. About that much. Ooh, it looks really, really runny. Okay, let's pounce this in. First, right off the bat, it is, I want to say, more of a light coverage foundation. When using a sponge, I feel like it did not cover up my acne. I really don't see medium coverage. I'm gonna go in with another pump. See if we can build this up a little bit. My skin instantly looks like really healthy. It just makes it look like my skin is just better, truthfully. I'm gonna do this side of my forehead. It's blending out beautifully. Like, it's blending out so amazing. Feels very, very light on the skin. Again, the coverage to me, I want to say, is definitely more on the light side of medium when using a sponge, but maybe with a brush. Let's try the brush on this side. So I am using the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Skin Brush. I am just going to go ahead and apply apply like a pump. Let's see how that works. I feel like I get a tiny bit more coverage with the brush side, and I'm just saying like a smidge, so nothing too crazy. Definitely a little bit more than the sponge side. I feel like I also needed a little bit less on this side. I feel like because it is so runny, maybe the sponge soaked it up. I kind of feel like I like the brush side a little bit better. I want to go ahead and build it up just a little more to see if we can get a higher medium coverage. Okay, yeah. If you want that high medium coverage, definitely go in with a brush. If you want more of like that lighter coverage, go in with a sponge. Truthfully, I feel like I like how it applies with a brush a little bit better, and that's just because I feel like I get a little bit more coverage. I am definitely more of a high, medium / full coverage kind of girl. I've always been that way, but for those lighter days, using it with a sponge, I feel like it looked really, really pretty. I just have a lot of like texture and acne and stuff, so I like to cover it up. Not bad. I feel like it looks really good. My skin looks very, very healthy. I feel like whenever I wear an IT Cosmetics product, my skin instantly looks really healthy. So I feel like my skin looks really, really good, really healthy. It is 12:46, so we will call check-in time at 12:45. I feel like it looks really good. It just looks really, really healthy. Sponge side definitely did dry down like pretty matte. It is a little bit tacky, but nothing crazy. The brush side is still a little bit more tacky, so I just have to let it, if you are somebody that does not like to powder, just definitely let it dry for a few minutes before going in with like any bronzers or anything. But I like to actually powder up my face because I am so oily, so I'm gonna do all of that off camera. So far I really like the brush side the best. I feel like it looks better. I feel like there's more coverage. So if you are somebody that likes more of a higher medium coverage, definitely go in with a brush. But it looked really, really pretty with the sponge as well for a nice light coverage. But let me go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and I will do that off camera, and I will be right back, guys. Okay guys, so I am back. Let me just give you a little bit of a rundown about what I used on my face. So I used the Juvia's Place concealer. I used the Buxom Wonderlust blush. This is in the shade Mykonos. Love this. I used the Maybelline Lash Lift mascara. Obviously, I used the Tarte Stay Awake on my waterline, Superhero eyeliner on my lids. Then I used the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder and the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush No. 2 bronzer. Love this actually. Then I used the Super Goop cream shadows. I've been really into cream shadows lately, so I used the shade Golden Hour all over my lid, which is just that like beige tone. And then if you guys could see, just like a tiny bit, just to add a little bit of dimension, I went ahead and I used the shade Sunset just to deepen it up just a tiny bit. Then on my inner corner and my brow bone, I use the Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. Then for the highlighter all over my face, like my nose and the high points, I did use the e.l.f. x Nabella Noor collab highlighter. Love this. Oh my gosh. Then for lipstick, I went ahead, I used the e.l.f. Retro Paradise collection. So I used the two lip liners, the two brown ones. I used the darker one around my lips and then the lighter one to fill it in, and then I did go ahead and use the gloss with it as well. This one is in the shade A Moment. One little tip that I'm just gonna throw out there, if you are somebody who likes shimmery glosses, like glittery glosses, this is glittery, but you do feel the glitter in it. So if you don't like feeling the glitter, you're not gonna like this, but I feel like it looks cute. Anywho, so on with the foundation. So first impression, I feel like it looks really, really healthy. My skin looks very healthy. It does have more of a natural matte finish right now, but that is just because I did have to powder it because I am so oily. I always have to powder, but I feel like my skin looks very, very healthy. It looks very glowy. It looks very fresh. I'm definitely a fan. I really, really love this. I love how it looks. Love how it just looks like my skin, but better. It feels very, very lightweight, not caking up at the moment. And I also did set my face with the Urban Decay De-Slick. I forgot to mention that, but it looks very, very nice. Everything just melted. Like everything just looks really, really beautiful. So I am a fan right now. I'm very excited. So I'm just gonna go on throughout my day. I have a few other videos to film, and then I may go to Christmas tree shops. So I feel like the true test is if I go to Christmas tree shop and this foundation stays on my face, that is going to be amazing. But first impression, I feel like it looks really good. My skin looks very, very healthy. I'll give you guys a little close-up, but I'm definitely a fan. So it is 1:05 right now, and again, check-in time was 12:45. It's been about 20 minutes, so yeah, I am pretty impressed, but I will keep you guys posted throughout the day on how this foundation is wearing. Hey guys, so it is now at 10 p.m. so ready for bed, and this is what my makeup is looking like. So first impressions, I feel like my makeup does look a tiny bit dewy. I don't even know if dewy is the correct word. I just want to say my face looks really healthy right now, so it doesn't look really oily. I just see a little bit of dew peeking out through my T-zone, meaning right over here, here, and a little bit on my forehead, but I feel like the rest of my makeup really sat well throughout the whole entire day. So I had this foundation on since 12:45, I believe it was, and it held up really, really well. So besides that little bit of dew, everything else just wore so nicely. So my highlighter is still peeking through, blush, bronzer is still on. I did wear my mask today. I actually did have to go to 2 stores, and it didn't really rub off. Usually I have a little bit of trouble right around my nose with the foundation rubbing off. I was sneezing a little bit just because of allergies, and I feel like the foundation sat really, really nicely on my nose. Still looks really, really good. Like, truthfully, I feel like it really didn't budge around my nose, which is very uncommon for me. A lot of foundations do rub off around my nose and my chin area, but I feel like it looks really, really nice, and it really didn't rub off that much. Highlighter did come off a little bit on my nose, but other than that, I feel like everything else still wore really, really nicely. Does not look cakey around my nose area, did not settle into any of my fine lines. So I feel like this foundation actually held up really, really well, coming from a super, super oily gal. So upon first impressions, I really didn't think that this foundation was going to wear really nicely on my oily skin when purchasing this, but I definitely am surprised. I feel like it's wearing really, really nicely. It's been about like 9.5 or so hours, and it's looking really, really good. So I definitely give this foundation 2 thumbs up. I feel like if you're oily, you're really gonna like this. If you do use a matte setting powder and a matte primer, if you are more normal skin, I feel like this is going to wear really nicely on you. If you're dry skin, you're definitely going to love this. And then if you have combination skin, I would definitely use a matte primer around your really oily areas, and you're definitely going to love this. So I feel like this is definitely a foundation that every single skin type can wear. I am proof it wore really, really nicely on my oily skin, and that is saying a lot because not a lot of foundations wear this nicely on my oily skin. But IT Cosmetics, I feel like, is one of those brands that really does work for every single skin type. I've tried a lot of their products, and a lot of their products work for my super oily skin. So I'm very, very grateful and very, very happy with this result. So if you guys are interested in wear a test, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to subscribe before you go if you did like what you saw, so you can be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and if you hit that post notification bell, you will get notified of all my future uploads. I usually do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I hope that you guys did enjoy and that you guys are doing well. If you guys want to see more foundation wear test, definitely leave me a comment down below about what foundation you want to see next, and I will see you guys in a few days in my next video. Bye!